Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Ah, Michelle, hello, first to comment today. Hi, Leslie, Debbie, Nicola, Deborah, Melissa, Nikki, Christina. Hello, hello, hello. Are we all okay today? Have we had a good Wednesday? Ooh, I have a moth. Ooh. The moth was on that post-it note then. How strange. Hello, 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 hello. Just getting the pearl pot. So these have got the... Oh my god, there's a spider. Why is there suddenly so many bugs? Spider, 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 spider. Oh, it's huge. He's not moving. He's just laughing at me. Oh my god, it's gonna drop. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, sorry, I'll do an update in just a second. Why is he not coming? It's not funny. It's not funny. Don't smush it into the blind. It's huge. I'm not looking. Did you drop it? Did you definitely get it? 100%? 100%? Promise?
You're live, right?
I am live.
Hello there.
I literally just found a moth, and then I put the moth in the bin because it was on the post-it. And then the spider was like, peekaboo! And oh, I'm freaking out. Thank you, darling. Now, Bab, please leave your shoes by the door. I'm so sorry. Hello. It's just literally, it was huge. Oh. Okay, I'm so sorry. Right, let's get back into it. That all happened at once. Okay, so I need to apologise. So some of the August monthly charms have not been sent out. Some of them have only been sent out this week as well. And I've got the last couple to be sent out, I believe, tomorrow. So because of that, I haven't shown the August monthly charm deal as of yet. So as soon as... tell you what, I'll give it like a week or so, and then I'll show what it is on the page and on the website. But yeah, I just wanted to apologise that some of those may have been sent out later or may be sort of waiting to send out. Obviously this is only if it's not getting added onto another order. If it's getting added onto another order, it will be sent sort of with that batch. It depends on when your last order is there. But if it's singularly on its own, then it should have definitely gone out by tomorrow. So yeah, for those of you, if you haven't got it yet, I do apologise. Those of you may have had dispatch emails and you're waiting for it to arrive. So many things. So yeah, I'm not gonna show what it is just yet, and I will post it in about a week's time. Just give everyone a chance to sort of receive it. You've received it this morning, you love it. Perfect. But some people still haven't, so that's why the reason I'm not going to show it yet. This month's monthly charm deal comes with one opening, and you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. So I'm going to automatically assume that you would like to have the pearl on the jewellery. However, if you don't want it on there, just let me know, and that's absolutely fine. So it comes with one opening, pearl on or off. I'll automatically assume on, but you can choose to have it off as long as you tell me, just so I can make that note. Kit, thank you for the stars. Also, oh, I forgot that sand. I'll grab that in a second. Also, with the monthly charm deal, gifted pearls. If you would like to gift a pearl, let me know that you're going to gift a pearl, and then I'll make a post-it note, but then please email me what colour and who to, just because monthly charm deals are meant to move slightly faster, so that way the gifted pearls can take a little while to sort of get through, which on a normal live I 100% don't mind, but on the monthly charm deal I would prefer to email if that's okay. So at the moment we do still have oysters. They are running low, and I'm still waiting on my oyster delivery to come. Definitely got egg pops. Christmas egg pops can be chosen today as well if you want to, so I did sort of get them out if you want to, completely up to you. There's a couple of pearls, maybe one, maybe two. Maybe just one pearl in Pearline, I don't know. Possibly two, sometimes it fools me. So we'll do Pearline until they have all been taken up. And then I believe that's everything. Oh. So for tonight, it's only the monthly charm deal. There's no loyalty cards that get done tonight, and if there's anything else in the order form as well, that doesn't get done tonight. It would have been booked in for a different live, either previously or coming up. I have got a couple of orders from this evening, or from like the later part of today, that has come through that I haven't booked in. Everyone else should have received booking emails, so hopefully if you have ordered, you sort of know when your opening is. I think Friday is fully booked now. I haven't updated that on the page yet, but yeah, I think we're now fully booked for Friday. So if you've ordered or will be ordering, you'll be booking in for the Sunday the 7th, which is this Sunday coming. Okay. So I do have a fan on Andrea now, so because of the space and the way it works, I do need a fan on, which is that sort of white noise sound that you hear. So I am actually looking into different microphones at the moment, and I don't know, having a different microphone, if it would pick it up as much, I don't know. But yeah, these microphones, sort of the life on them is going down, so you have to sort of keep replenishing them after a couple of hours when it's meant to be 4 hours, or used to be 4 hours. So yeah, I am in the market for new mics. I just need to try and get, I don't know, I just need to look around first. But yeah, so hopefully the next set might not pick up the fans as much. But yeah, the fans do need to be on, I'm afraid. They're on all through the winter as well. Okay, so let's get started. So up first today is Leslie Oliphant. And Leslie, I saw you a moment ago. This light is really bright. Oh, I'm just going to turn that down a little bit. It might be a bit dark now, but let me know. I can turn it up if need be. So Leslie, are you here? Can you have an egg pop? You can. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for, Leslie? Oh, I will try and keep on top of the names tonight as well. Sorry, let me try to remember to do these. It's always nice to have that there, isn't it? Okay, so let's get started, Leslie. Let's go down, and then you get to have Pearline to start with. Bloop. And that was the last pearl in Pearline. Perfect. So he is a seafoam green. So gifted pearl is a seafoam green, and then coming back for your egg pops. And you've got 2 pearls in this one. I've just seen that dark blues are your current love. Okay, so as you know, if you would like to swap any for dark blues or any other colours, you can. You've also got a pickle green and a lavender. So seafoam green, pickle green and lavender, Leslie. What do you think, and what would you like to do? darker TARDIS blues. Let me have a look. I don't see why I wouldn't. Yeah, how about one like this one? And then if you're happy with that one, I'd need to know which one you'd like to swap out. Oh, and also I didn't say, but if the monthly chow deal is still open for today, so it's the September 2025 monthly chow deal, and I will update the order list sort of when we get closer to the end of the current order list, if any other orders come through. I think I do have 2 or 3 to add on to the end at the moment, but yeah, I will always add on to the end if you would like to join in for today. Swap the lavender. The other 2 into Perline. Leslie, that's extremely kind of you. I'm sure whoever receives that is going to be very, very happy. And then you'd like to have the midnight blue on the jewellery. Okay, so Leslie then, like I said, very, very thankful for the pals into Perline. I'm sure the next couple of people who receive those is going to be very, very happy. And then, as always, I hope you're going to be happy with everything once it arrives. And then up next today is Carol Ann Grant. Carol Ann Grant, are you here? You're very welcome, Leslie. Carol, hello. You'd like to have an oyster, and I grabbed an oyster, not the bag, so it's okay. And you'd like to donate the shells. Is there any colours that you're hoping for, Carol? Okay, so let's go down, and then we will start with Perline. So Leslie's just gifted forward a couple of pals. Look. And you've got the pickle green as your gifted pal there. With your oyster. Slight double pop. Okay, so you are twinning. Twinning with Autumn Peach Twins, Carol. So we've got a pickle green and twinning Autumn Peach pals. If you're happy with all of these, I'm going to need to know which one you would like to have on your jewellery. If of course you're not happy and you'd like to swap any, I can do that for you as well, Carol. Good evening, welcome to everybody joining. silver Cinderella blue. Let me have a look. I've got one like this. So if you're happy with that one, I'll need to know which pearl you'd like to swap out for him. On the list twice, Beanie. When I get to your first name, I will have a look through. Have you ordered 2 monthly charms by any chance, or possibly a different month? I don't normally mix up the months, but obviously I'll have a look once I get to your first name, if that's okay. Unless you have ordered twice and you'd like them to be added together, because normally with the monthly charm deal, I don't always look through to sort of add orders together, just because the norm with the monthly, or the average with the monthly charm deal, is that people order once. We don't normally add to it, if that makes sense. But if you have done so, then yeah, I'm happy to move them together. Anne, bless you. Thank you for these stars there. That's very kind of you. You'd like to swap out an autumn peach, and then you'd like to have the Cinderella on the charm here, Carol. Okay, so then the remaining 2 pals, are you happy with those as your loose pals? Yes, brilliant. Okay, so Carol, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Thank you for the donation with your shells as well, my lovely. And that's gone up there for you. And then up next today would be Deborah Davey. Deborah, are you here? Diane, thank you for these stars as well. Again, that's very kind of you. Deborah, hello. You'd like to have an egg pop. Is there certain colours you're hoping for, Deborah? So starting with Pearline, I believe it's the last pearl in Pearline. Loop. Yep, last one. So that is a sea foam green as your gifted pearl. And then with your egg pop, 2 pearls in this one. It's a green kind of night so far today. It's a gorgeous larger, I think that's actually, no, it is a pickle actually. I was going to say pea, but I think it's still pickle green. And then you've got a darker gunmetal chocolate. So these are gorgeous. It's a really dark, sort of deep chocolate tone to him. So you've got a sea foam green, a pickle green, and a gunmetal chocolate. If you're happy with these, Deborah, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. And if you're not happy, I can of course swap them for colours of your choice. swap the chocolate for a lighter apple green. Okay. Is it the apple green that you'd like to have on the jewellery? Yes. Apple on the jewellery, and you'd like to swap the sea foam for a small pink. Okie dokie. Okay, what do you think to those two as your loose pearls? Or of course, if there's any other changes, let me know. Oh, bless your heart. Okay, so you'd like to be invoiced for a small lobster fitting on the pink, and then the pickle you'd like to pop into Perline. Well, I'm sure, because that's going to be the only one in Perline, so I'm sure whoever receives that, whoever's here next on the order list, I'm sure they're going to be very, very happy with that, Deborah. Your invoice will get sent across for you to the email address in the order form, and then I hope you're going to be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Okay. And then up next today is Shelley Stanton. Now Shelley has requested for me to open up without her being here for today. So she said to have an egg pop. Oh, let me write down the timestamp. So this is for Shelley Stanton, and let's go down. So of course Perline, so it will be that pickle. There we go, that was just popped in there. So Gifted Pearl Shelley is a gorgeous pickle green. Thank you, Leslie. I popped down 24 minutes, and then that way, yeah, but thank you ever so much. And then with your egg pop, £2 in this one. So Shelley, you've got a, oh, is it a raspberry? Let me just pop it over here. Yes, he is more of a lighter raspberry, and then a lemon yellow. Beautiful, bright sunshine colours there. So pickle green, raspberry, and sunshine yellow. Okay, so Shelley, when you watch this back, if you could just pop me an email over with your order number and then which one you'd like to have on your jewellery. Of course, if there's any swaps or anything that you'd like to do, just include that in the email and I'll do that for you as well. Okay, but Shelley, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay, up next then today is Linda Dixon. Linda Dixon, are you here? Let me just mark. Linda is here. Oh, camera's gone funny. There we go. Linda, hello. Can you have an egg pop? See what comes out, and you're very welcome. So there is no pals in Pearline. So I shake it like that just so you guys can hear that there's nothing in there. You might be able to hear the slight spring moving around, but that's just in this button press that I press. That's a little spring, but yeah, there's no pals in there. So we're going to go straight into your egg pop, and we're going to wait to see what colours come out, Linda. So good luck. And you have got 3 pals in this one. So we've got a slightly funky shaped seafoam green. So gorgeous shade of seafoam green, ever so slightly oval shape there. You've got a creamy yellow. So this one may look white on the camera, but he's definitely got a gorgeous yellow overtone to him. Almost like a light pastel-y lemon and lime there with these two. So yeah, creamy yellow. Let me just get that set back over here. And then you've also got a midnight blue. So creamy yellow, seafoam green, and a midnight blue, Linda. If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you would like to have on your jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy, if there's any swaps or changes you'd like to do, please let me know. Can you have the green on your charm? You can. So the seafoam on the charm, and then the other 2 you're happy with as your loose pearls. That's brilliant. So I'm just gathering these up as well for you. Okay, so Linda, my lovely, I hope you'll be happy with everything here once it arrives for your monthly charm deal. There we go. And then that's safely up there for you. Perfect. Then up next today is Lillian Walker. Lillian, are you here? Linda, you're very welcome. Lillian, hello. Can you have a pop? You can. We'll wait and see what comes out. Okay, so Lillian Walker, good luck. And you have got 4 pearls in here. So you've got a periwinkle, a, oh, sorry, I didn't, let me show you that periwinkle again. Periwinkle, midnight blue, a darker sea green, and a creamy white. Okay, so periwinkle, midnight blue, darker sea green, and a creamy white. If you're happy with these, then I'll need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy, I can swap for colours of your choice here, Lillian. It's a very beautiful colour combination, Leslie. I like the pop with the periwinkle and then the darkness of the other colours. What creamy whites are just classic, aren't they? And they go with almost any colour combination. Periwinkle on the charm, and the rest you love. Perfect. I'm just going to gather these up for you as well. Okay. Lillian, I hope that you will also be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And then that's up there for you. Okay, then up next today is Nicola Dawson. Nicola, are you here? There we go. So I've moved the tray at the moment just because then if I show you, you get a better view of the sand when I pop the pearls. However, if you're having an oyster, I'm just going to bring it back so you can still obviously pick that. But I just thought if I can do it this way just because it's slightly better view with the egg pops at the moment. Oh yeah, Jennifer, of course. If it's obviously when I call your name, just do them. If we're doing them together, then obviously in the same box, not a problem at all. Can you have an egg pop? Of course you can. And you're hoping for a Cadbury purple, Nicola. Sorry, again, I'm moaning about these gloves, but I will use them because I don't want to waste them. So with your egg pop, fingers crossed for a Cadbury purple for you. And you've got 4 pearls in this one. So, oh, it's not quite Cadbury purple. You do have a purple frost. We've got a lighter icy blue. So it is like a creamy icy blue there. You've also got a bridal white and a lighter yolk yellow. Now I do have Cadbury purples. So if you did want to swap one for a Cadbury purple, Nicola, I could do that for you. Or of course, if you're happy with these, then they are definitely all yours as well. So again, I'll need to know which one you would like to have on your jewellery. And of course, if there's any swaps or changes, I can do that for you as well. Oh, bless you, Beanie. Yeah, not a problem. When it gets to your first name, let me know, and then the second order I can cancel, and tomorrow when I process everything through, I'll set the refund in, so I can just cancel it and refund one of the orders for you. That's absolutely fine, but please remind me when I call you the first time, and I can do that. Swap the yellow for a Cadbury purple, of course you can, for the charm. Okay, so I'm going to go for one of the brighter Cadburys because I did say recently just got sort of a delivery. So that's the difference between the Cadbury and the, although the purple frost is kind of Cadbury-esque, isn't it? It's just that one's quite bright. So swap the yellow for the Cadbury. The Cadbury you'd like to go on the charm. The remaining 3 pearls here, Nicola, are you happy with these as your loose pearls? Or are there any other swaps or changes you'd like to make? They really do, Leslie. Swap the white and the blue for Cinderella and a lavender. And then 3 on lobster clasps, of course. So swap the white and the blue for a Cinderella and a lavender. So lavender, and a Cinderella. So can you just confirm if you're happy with those there, and then you'd like to be invoiced for lobster fittings on the remaining pearls. Okay, just confirm for me though if you're happy with those shades there that I've added in. Yes, perfect, and you're very welcome. So your invoice for that will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. Obviously, I'll aim to send all out. I will aim to send out all invoices tomorrow. And yeah, Nicola, I hope that you will be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Excuse me. Oh, my voice is going already. Up next then today is Christina Mickelson. Christina, I think I saw you a moment ago actually. Possibly not, but Christina Mickelson, are you here? Oh, the camera's just in a spinneroonie. Oh, please, Mr. Camera. Christina, hello. You've got one opening, Christina. Would you like to have... there we go. Would you like to have an oyster, an egg pop, or a Christmas egg pop? Have I changed your name? I have. Let me mark that you are here as well. Okay. What colours have I done? It was the Cadbury purples, whites, dove greys, sea green, black, icy blue, I think that was it. But it was just, I had those colours anyway, apart from the whites and the blacks. They were running very low, weren't they? But the other ones I already did have. It was just a normal top-up. Can you have an egg pop? No pearl on the charm, and you've sent a email about gifting. So gifting pearls from today, that's not a problem. Is that what you mean? If so, I'll make post-it notes, and then tomorrow when I go through, I will find the email to gift the pearls, if that makes sense. So, 2 pearls in this one, and it is a gorgeous lighter, let me bring the proper camera over, there we go, purple frost, and he is actually slightly two-tonal as well. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's slightly two-tonal purple frost, and a slightly brighter as well, seafoam green. And it is what you meant. Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to make a post-it note saying wants to gift pearls, check email. Okay, perfect. So are there any colour swaps that you'd like to do first, or are you happy with these colours, Christina? So I've got down no pearls in the jewellery, and that you're going to be gifting pearls or a pearl as well. So we've got a purple frost and a seafoam green. What do you think to these two? Keep the purple frost on a pin cap, please, and use the sea foam as a gifted pearl, not a problem. So if I write down you'd like to be invoiced for a pin cap on the purple frost, and then I've got the post-it to say about the gifted pearl, and then that will be the sea foam. And then, like I say, you'll get an email from me as well to, once I do it tomorrow. You'll get an email just to confirm that it has been gifted for you, obviously to the relevant person. Okay, and as well, your invoice will also get sent across for you to the email address on the order form, my lovely. So thank you for doing it that way, and of course, hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Bless you, you're very welcome, Christina. Sorry, that's up there. And then up next today is Annette Barkinshaw. Annette, are you here? But keeps me on my toes changing the name on the monthly charm deals. Sort of can't keep my eyes still. Otherwise it doesn't get done in time. Annette, hello. Can you have a pop as well? You can. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So with your pop, good luck. And you have got 4 pearls in this one. That one there is very dark, but he's definitely another pearl there. So let's start with that one actually. He is a forest green. Yeah, you can definitely see the green there. Very gorgeously dark, deep forest green. You've got a bridal white. We've got a Cinderella blue. And you've got a brighter... Oh, is it a yolk? Yes, it is a yolk. A brighter yolk yellow. And you'd love to have a new Cadbury purple. Okay, well I do have them available, so if you would like to swap one or some of the pearls for a Cadbury purple, that's not a problem. So going through the colours again, you've got Cinderella blue, forest green, bridal white and yolk yellow. What do you think, Annette? What would you like to do? I'm just grabbing a purple now, just in case. And then, yeah, of course, I'll need to know which one you'd like to have on the jewellery, if, of course, you'd like to have a pearl on there. Like I said at the start, I will always assume that you'd like to have pearls on the jewellery, guys, but you don't have to. Just let me know and I'll make the note not to pop one on there. The pearl or pearls are, of course, still yours, though. It just means that they'll be loose. Cinderella on your charm. Of course you can. Cinderella. And please swap in 2. Oh, yes, of course. 2 Cadbury purple and then 1 into Perline. Oh, bless you. Of course. Do you need the purples to be matching, or are you happy if they're slightly different? I mean, to be fair, these are pretty on point anyway. Do you have a preference to which one goes into Perline? And are you happy with those purples there? Matching if possible. I think that these are... I mean, hang on, let me just put it on a flat. They are extremely... I'll be happy with those if you're happy with those. As I pulled them out there, that's what I kind of said, well, that's a pretty good match. As I pulled it out, if that makes sense. They are very pretty colours, the Cadbury purples. Perfect. Well, you're very, very welcome. Should we do white into Perline, because that's a classic colour, and then the other two are the swapped pearls, and then that way the person who gets the white can always swap, but then it's sort of, like I say, a classic colour. So, Annette, I hope you're happy with that, and of course we'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Oh, bless you, Annette. Thank you for the stars as well. It's very kind of you. They look close to mystics. See, I wouldn't say they are. I mean, they look a lot darker there. They're not that dark. Yeah, I wouldn't say they're still. It's really hard to show on. Oh, it's really hard to show on this camera. Yeah, mystics, I would say, are more of a pinky purple. No, they're not pink at all, but they've got that kind of tone in. So I'm just fishing the pearls out of my keyboard now. Oh, just one more. Went in between the C, the D and the F. Am I going to be able to get it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so up next then today is Carla Fawcett. Carla Fawcett, are you here? Just going to change the name across. They are a different tone of purple to the mystics. That is, you're 100% correct. They are gorgeous, yeah. The purples, and I love the dark Cadbury purples as well. I know the brighter ones are what people sort of more sway towards if I've got them, but yeah, I love the darker ones as well. It's like a really deep purple. So I'm currently looking for Carla Fawcett. Carla, I hope I'm pronouncing your second name correctly. If I'm not, please sort of shout at me, let me know. Oh, Carla, hello. Can you have an oyster? Keep your shell. Of course you can. So I'm just bringing this back up again. So oyster, keep your shell. Is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for, my lovely? Okay, so you do get the gifted pearl that just went into Perline. So let's start with that one for you. So your gifted pearl is of course the bridal white that was just popped in there. Now at the end you will be able to swap this one if you would prefer a different colour, but you get this as your donated pearl as well. Then coming back for your oyster. Light pop there. Hoping for denims or orchids. Okay, and you are twinning with brighter, I'm going to say more sunshine yellow twins here, Carla. So bridal white and then sunshine yellow twins. So I'm just going to clean your shells up for you. Now you've said you're hoping for orchids or denim blues. Now those two colours I'm afraid I don't have in my swaps at the moment, but if you did want to go on a waiting list I can pop you on there for you. Or if you prefer not to go on a waiting list and you prefer different colours, please let me know as well. So you've colours in the sand will be yours unless you'd like to swap them. And then if you're happy with those, I'd need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery. What would you like to do? So again, I'm just wrapping up the shells. If you can just sort of hear me pottering away. There we go. Can you put the white on the charm? Of course you can. So white on there. And invoice a pin cap and a small lobster fitting on the twins. Not a problem. So you'd like to be invoiced for a pin cap on the yellow, and then invoice for a small lobster on the other yellow. Just going to pick these up as well for you here, Carla. Perfect. Well, I'm sorry we didn't get the colours you was hoping for, but I hope you're going to be happy with these, my lovely. Invoice will get sent across to the email address on the order form. The shells are wrapped up, so they'll get sent along with that as well for you. And then that's safe up there for you. Okay, then up next today is Emma Favel. Emma, are you here? Emma, hello, egg pop, and you're going to wait and see what comes out. Okay, so my gloves are a little bit shiny. Let me just dry them off actually. So it's just because I wiped them with the baby wipe. I don't want them to get too, there we go. So with your egg pop, Emma, good luck, my lovely. And you have got 3 pearls in your egg pop. We've got a purple frost. You've got a lemon yellow. Oh, actually, no, I apologise. Mustard yellow, and then a bridal white. Oh, this is me. Sorry, I didn't look up. Let's go to the proper camera. I'm going to go through them again for you. So a purple frost, a mustard yellow, and a bridal white. Just shows you that I don't look at the screen all the time because I'm looking at the pearls. Oh, dearie me. So Emma, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy, again, I can swap them for colours of your choice. And I'd need to know which one on the jewellery. It's a gorgeous colour combination, isn't it? Purples and yellows, I think, are so underrated together, especially in jewellery, because you just don't see that combination a lot. But I really think that when they're together, especially if you get the correct sort of shades next to each other, it really does complement. They do complement each other. Swap the white for a black for the charm. Yep, so white for a black, and then black is going on the jewellery, and then you'd like to pop the yellow into Perline. Oh, bless you. That's very kind of you, Emma. Bless your heart. So of course, I'm sure whoever's going to receive that is going to be very, very grateful. And then to confirm, the purple frost is going to be your loose pearl. Are you happy with that one? Yes, perfect, brilliant. Okay, so again, Emma, thank you for the gifted pal into Parleen. And then I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's up there for you. Brilliant. Up next then today is Sarah Thompson. Sarah, are you here? Sarah, hello. You'd like to have an egg pop and you're hoping for a lighter blue. Okay, so we did just get a gifted pal into Parleen for you. So, and of course it is the mustard yellow that Emma just donated forward. So here's your gifted pal. And then Sarah, fingers crossed with your egg pop. You have got 3 pals in here. Okay, these are definitely different colours. I was just double checking there just in case to offer you a new one, but they are definitely different colours. So you've actually got another yellow. So this is more of a lemon yellow, so we can see the different tone difference there. You've got a silver chocolate, so a lighter silver chocolate. And then this one is a darker gunmetal, mottled chocolatey purple. Now hopefully you can see almost like a marbled effect to him. We haven't had mottled pearls in such a while. They're gorgeous. So it's like dark chocolate purple with that sort of marble tone over the top there. What do you think to these, Sarah? If you're happy, they are yours. And again, I'll need to know which one you'd like to have on the jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap for colours of your choice. So you've got the mottled chocolate purple at the top, mustard yellow and lemon yellow, and then a chocolate silver. Can you have a sky blue and 2 larger blood oranges? You can. So the sky blue may look like a creamy kind of colour on the, or a white on the camera, but they are, it's definitely got that blue overtone. And then larger blood oranges, let me see what I can do. So these 2 are sort of the 2 biggest ones I've got in my pot at the moment, if you're happy with those. And then if so, which 3 would you like to swap out? All perfect, brilliant. Okay, so which 3 would you like to swap out, and which one would you like on the jewellery, Sarah? Blue go on the charm. You can, of course. You'd like to be invoiced for simple thread through earrings with the blood oranges. Mottled one you'd like to pop into Parleen. Bless you. I'm sure someone's going to be very happy receiving that one. And then the other 3 are the 3 we've swapped out. Perfect. That's not a problem, Sarah. Okay, so again, thank you for the donated pal into Parleen. You're going to make someone very happy there. Invoice for the simple thread through earrings, that will get sent across for you to the email address that's on the order form. And then Sarah, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's up there for you. And then up next today is Michelle Smith. Michelle, are you here? Sarah, you're very welcome. Oh, Michelle, can you have an egg pop and no pearl on the charm? So no pearl on the jewellery. You've sent a couple of emails, okay, and I've not heard anything back. I'm still catching up. I think I'm down to about 100 to get back to, so it's not as bad anymore. But if you haven't heard back, I'll definitely get back to you. I was just wondering if I'm in order. I was just wondering if I'm in order to talk to you. It's just I have procedure due. I'll make sure the next step before I have it done. Oh, bless you. Let me have a look. What's your email? Let me just search your email and then I'll tell you if I've got the email from yourself, which I should definitely do so, especially if you've emailed in the week where the auto response was going. You should have got that auto response, and then you definitely know it's here. And also it would have had, oh yeah, no, I've got an email from you, so 22nd, so I am a little bit behind on that one, but like I said, I'm definitely catching up with emails, so I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So Michelle Smith email, I'll make a note to see if I can definitely pull that one up tomorrow, because obviously we want to get it before you have your procedure done, so then that's, you're not thinking about that and you can focus on health and everything there. Okay, so I'm sorry you haven't heard from me yet. I've made a note and I'll see if I can get that done for you. Okay, so now I've forgotten what we've said. I'm just going to go back up again. So I've got down no pearl on the jewellery, and you did say an egg pop. Okay, so colour-wise, is there any colours you're hoping for? You do get that gorgeous darker chocolatey purple mottled pearl in Pearline here. So I'll pop him in the sand, so I'll just show you him again. I think this camera actually shows the mottledness a lot better. It's just gorgeous. So if I just show you, wipe it, still gorgeous. Okay, so that one's there. And then with your egg pop, you've got two pearls in this one. We have got a lavender and another mustard yellow. Michelle, what do you think to these? So a chocolate purple mottled pearl, a lavender and a mustard yellow. If you're happy with these, they are yours. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. They used to be, Diane, when I wasn't in the office, I used to have a wall of Post-its, but no, I went off of that system because it wasn't very, it wasn't very clear. But now if I have a Post-it, I know that it's a to do today kind of thing. Always keep your donated pearl. Okay, so can you get a really dark blue, so like a midnight blue? Maybe one like so. A sky blue, yeah. Instead of the dark blue, not a problem. So the sky blue may look white on the camera though, but that's just because of the lighting on the camera. It definitely does have a blue colouring to it. It's just because it's a light base. You'd like to have pink caps on the gifted pearl and the sky blue. Yep, so I'd need to know which colour we're swapping out for the sky blue, if that's okay. The top pearl to swap, and then mustard into perline, which is ever so kind of you as well, Michelle. So again, I'm sure whoever will receive that is going to be very, very grateful. I hope you and your grandson will be happy with everything here. Your invoice will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form, and like I said, I've got that posted, so I'll hope to get back to you and we can get that sorted as well. And then Michelle, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay, then up next today is Kelly New. Kelly, are you here? Oh bless him. But I'm glad you're happy. Or I hope you will be happy as well. Christmas theme's actually coming down this week, Danny. It's just we do a pre-Christmas in like August every year. So we can, anybody sort of looking at Christmas gifts or anything like that has plenty of time or option to purchase. And Kelly, hello. Kelly, you've got one opening altogether. Would you like to have an oyster, an egg pop, or a Christmas egg pop? Thank you so much, darling. Is that okay? What? Do you want to do it here quickly while you're here? Sure. Alright, let me bring it up for you, because you don't need to... I'll give you the mouse, I'm just getting you on. Yeah, so if you look here, it's not pulling it through, and then it wasn't moving them around. Thank you. You can make it bigger if you want, just don't cover that word in there. Oyster, Kelly, perfect. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Oh, so oyster. And of course we're going to do the gifted pal that was just donated. I just went to grab my mouse. No. Bear with us just a second. Aaron is just doing an IT fix for me. Nothing to do with the live. But yeah, he's at work all day, bless him. So when I've got an IT fix, he can only do it in the evenings, and I need it done before tomorrow. It should only take a second though. It's just I never remember how I'm lost already of where you've gone to do that. But it's on the online one, so it's different, which is why I get lost as well. What are you looking for?
Right, you move what you need to move, and I'll grab that back. Well,
Okay. If it's a blister, keep, otherwise donate and pixie. Okay. So, with your donated pearl from Perline, bloop, is of course the mustard that was just popped forward. And then coming back for your oyster, Sam says, how are you?
oh, good, thank you. How are you?
So light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. So there's no pearl blister on that half, I'm afraid, my lovely. Ooh. 1 and 2. 3. You have triples. 3 pearls in your oyster here. Diane says, Aaron is the James Bond of IT. He just sneaks in without us knowing.
Like a ninja.
Like a ninja. Kelly, you have triples here. Is it fixed? Thank you so much, sweetie. So with your triple colours, can you just click that button for me so I can show Kelly? Yep, that one. Good, thank you. You've got a raspberry. You've got a dove grey. And you've got a Cinderella blue. Would you also be able to grab me some kitchen towel, please? It's just over there. Because I've been touching. What do you think to all of these, Kelly? So Cinderella blue, dove grey, mustard yellow, and a raspberry pink. Thank you so much, sweetie, and thank you for fixing that as well. So if you're happy, I'll need to know which ones you'd like on the jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy, I can swap for colours of your choice. Oh, yellow on the charm, of course. And then with the remaining 3 pearls, are you happy with those, or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? Updated order list, yep, I'll do that shortly. In fact, I have been doing it, so I've just got one more person to add to it. Okay, yep, I can post that in the comments in just a second. The rest into Perline. Oh, Kelly, bless your heart. I'm sure that whoever receives those is going to be extremely grateful. So that's the next 3 people who are here on the order list. Bless you. It's very, very generous. So regarding your charm, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, Kelly. Okay, and then that's up there for you. Perfect. Okay, so let me just mark that you was here as well. Then if I pop the update order list in the comments. So we're going from the next person who I'm calling. So that's the updated order list there. Which means up next today is Alison Jarrett. Alison, are you here? There we go. Right, what am I doing? I feel like I was doing something then. Kelly, you're very welcome. Alison, hello. Can you have an egg pop? You can. Alison, is there certain colours you're hoping for? If we go straight into Perline, Oh, actually, let me mix them first. There we go. So, bloop. You have got the Cinderella Blue as the gifted pearl that was just donated forward for you from Kelly. And then Alison, good luck with your egg pop. You have got 3 pearls in this one. We have got a peacock. So this is a, is it an original? I think it's actually an original peacock because it doesn't have, so the greeny blues are predominantly green, yes, but they do have a hint of blue, whereas this one doesn't, so it makes me think it's the original peacock there. You've also got a blood orange and then another Cinderella blue, which is, oh actually, no it is Cinderella blue, but he's just slightly lighter than the first blue there. What do you think to these, Alison? If you're happy, I'll need to know which one you'd like to have on your jewellery. If you're not happy, as you know, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So an OG peacock, 2 Cinderella blues, the first one's slightly darker than the second, and then a blood orange as well. Diane, do you know what the order number is? I can't see you on the list and I've got nothing else to print out, so just let me know the order number. I may have popped it to the side instead of on for tonight. So you would have got a confirmation email and it will be that 5-digit number on the confirmation email. Swap all except the peacock, okay, for sky blues, 1 on the charm and jump rings on the rest. Is that including the peacock or, so 1, 2, 3, so hang on, let me reread that. 1 sky blue on the charm, and then, yeah, would you like a jump ring on the 2 sky blues and the peacock, or just the other 2 sky blues and then the peacock loose? Yes. So all 3 pearls there you'd like to have jump rings on. Okie dokie. That is perfect. Okay, so Alison, I hope that you're happy with that there. Invoice will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form, and then of course I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. So 4-2. So Diane, you've ordered the October one, so it's not the, yeah, you've ordered October and not September. Did you want me to, so it's the same price, did you want me to change it to the September one and not the October one? Or did you want to leave the October one and get the September one, if that makes sense? Or I can cancel it completely. So I have got an order here from you, ending in with that order number 31042. But yeah, no, it's not. No, not at all. Yes, please, to change to September. Is that right? So that's absolutely fine. But yeah, just confirm for me. So I'll do that in a moment. But if so, then I can add you on for tonight. That's fine. So up next in today is Laura Senecal. Laura, are you here? Yes, perfect, Diane. So you will be added on for today, my lovely. I'm just going to go and change the stock on the website, and then that'll do that for you. So, Laura Senecal, are you here? You're very welcome, Diane. No, don't be sorry. And to be honest, you're not the first and you won't be the last. So yeah, there's nothing to be sorry for. It's just very, very easily done, especially because all the photos are like the same as well. I know they've got slight different wording, but like looking at them, they all just look the same. So I have thought about next year to actually completely change it so they're all different images as well. Yeah, there we go. That's all changed on the website. Oh, Laura, you are here. Hello. So, Laura, you have got one opening. Would you like to have an oyster or an egg pop? Egg pop, Laura. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So again, we're going to start with Perline for you, and then we'll go into your egg pop. So good luck. And you have got that lighter raspberry as the gifted pearl. And then with your egg pop, my lovely, you've got 3 pearls in this one. So we've got it's a blurple. So blurple is a mix between blue and purple. And some lights is going to be more blue, some lights is going to be more purple. You've also got a cranberry red, and then you've got a lemon yellow as well. Okay, Laura, what do you think to all of these? If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you would like to have on your jewellery. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So we've got a blurple, a raspberry, a cranberry red, and a lemon yellow. They're lovely, but you quite fancy a bright Cadbury. Is it one that you're after? I'll get one, but if it's more, do let me know. So brighter Cadbury, and then I'd need to know which one. Oh, that one's really bright. If you're happy with that one. If not, I'll get you a different purple. And then if so, I'll need to know which colour you'd like to swap out. Oh, you'd like to have 4 of them. Okay, you happy if they're slightly different to each other? Yeah, look how that one's really, really bright, isn't it? I'll leave it there, but like I said, if you're not happy with it, 1, 2, actually let me put them in a line. And then if you'd like one on the jewellery, if you have a preference, 1, 2, 3 or 4, or if there's no pearls on the jewellery, then that's absolutely fine. So number 2, so this one on the charm. And then you'd like the other 3 on pin caps. Okie dokie. So this one is on the charm, and then these 3 you'd like to have pin caps on. Perfect. Okay, Laura, your invoice will get sent across for you to the email address on your order form. There we go. And then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. Perfect. Oh, from me, you're very, very welcome. And then up next today is April Quinton. April, are you here? I'm just going to have a sip of my drink. I do have a snowflake mug, and I've kept this one out all year because my Christmas mugs I normally have to put away, but this one I absolutely love the size of it. It's absolutely huge. I love the texture of it. I just absolutely love it. So yeah, this one stayed with me all year this year. Been really craving a tea the last couple of hours. I don't like to have a cup of tea too close to dinner though, so before or after I don't like to have a hot drink. So yeah, I haven't had a drink because of dinner. So I've been really craving a tea. April, hello. So you'd like to have an oyster, not a problem. Oh, sorry. You'd like to donate your shells. Okay, April, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Is there pearl and perline? There is still a pearl and perline. So, starting with perline, and then we'll move on to your opening. Good luck. Bloop. Okay, so again, that is the last gifted pearl, and he is, of course, the Dove Grey. And then coming to your oyster, slight double pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Oh, Joanne, remind me in a moment to talk to you if that's okay. And then April, you've got 1 pearl in here. He is a darker pearl. Let me just dry him up and I can have a closer look at his colour. And he's a darker silvery chocolate. So you've got a Dove Grey and then a darker silver chocolate. April, what do you think to these? If you're happy, I'll need to know which one you'd like to have on your jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice as well. I don't know why I've got nursery rhymes stuck in my head today, but they are staying. I've had such a hectic day today. So my daughter went back to school. My son had a 3.5-hour hospital appointment, and then come home to work to then obviously go back and get my daughter from school, to come home to work, to get dinner, and then get ready for the live. So it's been absolutely crazy today. So I feel like that's why I'm singing. Can you have the dark one on the charm? Of course you can. So dark chocolatey one on the charm. And then you'd like to be invoiced for a small lobster fitting on the Dove Grey. I can do that for you. Okay, perfect. So, April, your invoice will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well, April. And that's up there for you. What did we have for dinner? April, you're very welcome. We had home-cooked fish and chips and peas. Yeah, very simple dinner, but it was needed, like comfort food today, I think, after the day. I feel like I was running around everywhere today. So Joanne, I've got a gifted pearl that you requested to have a fitting, but because I know your Facebook name and your order name is just slightly different, isn't it, Joanne? And I can't find or remember what your name is. So could you just either email me if you prefer not to say on the live, which is absolutely fine, or could you let me know what that second name is, just so I can get this invoice sent out to you and then obviously get it added or shipped to you. I keep remembering because I keep seeing, where are you? These are yesterday's ones, so I don't think you'll be at the top unless I did go through actually, so it may be at the top. Oh, maybe it's right at the bottom. Simcock. Perfect. I just couldn't remember in any way. Where are you? Am I going to be able to find you now? If not, I'll just make a note and then... Oh, no, I found it. It's here. It's this one from Pauline McNiff that you requested to have a jump ring on. I just couldn't... So where is it already? I've lost you. Ah, there we go. Perfect. That will get sent across for you tomorrow as well then. Yeah, I just couldn't remember, so sorry for that. And as soon as I saw you, I was like, I keep seeing your name. Right, up next then today is Sam Heyman. Sam, are you here? Yeah, so for the September monthly charm deal, if it's still on the website, you can still order for today. I can always add you back on. I'll do an updated order list sort of when I get closer to the end again. Sam, hello. Sam, you would like to have a pop, and there's no more pearls in Perline, I'm afraid. So we'll go straight in for your egg pop. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Good luck. Ooh, 3 pearls in this one, Sam. So in here you've got a gorgeous autumn peach. You've got a purple frost. And then we've got a brighter pink. What do you think to these, Sam? Again, if you're happy, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewel ring. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Purple frost on the charm. Purple frost, brilliant. And then the rest into Perline Oh, bless you. That's very, very kind of you, Sam. Bless your heart. I'm sure whoever is going to receive those is going to be, again, very, very grateful. Okay, so with your order then, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's up there for you. And again, thank you for the gifted pals into Perline. Then up next today is Margaret Holden. Margaret, are you here? Bless you, Sam. See you Friday. Margaret, hello. Can you have an egg pop? You can indeed. I keep getting them like it with the tips of my fingers. So let's start with Perline for you and then your egg pop. Is there any certain colours you're hoping for, Margaret? Now I'm just going to mix these just because I've just put them in there. So good luck. Oh, nope. Look, there we go. So you have got a brighter pink as the gifted pal just donated forward from Sam there. And then with your egg pop, you have got 4 pals in this one. So you've got a cranberry red, a coral, a sea green, and a silver chocolate. So gorgeous lighter silver chocolates there. Not quite the latte, because the latte had that sort of creamy tone to him, but it is a really gorgeous sort of light silver chocolate. Margaret, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you would like to have on your jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So silver chocolate at the top, you've then got a sea green, a brighter pink, a cranberry red, and a bright coral at the bottom there as well. Cranberry on the charm, brilliant. So cranberry, and the bottom pearl into Perline. Oh, bless you. So cranberry on the charm, and then this coral you'd like to gift into Perline. And then the top 3 pearls, are you happy with those as your loose pearls, or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? So again, I'm sure whoever receives this is going to be very, very grateful there. It's extremely kind of you as well to donate a pearl into Perline there. Oh, the top one as well. Oh, bless you. Again, very kind of you. So it leaves you with the sea green and the pink. What do you think with those 2? The other two you'd like to be invoiced on small lobster fittings. Okay, so I'm just writing this down. So you'd like to be invoiced for small lobster on the remaining 2 pals. Okay. Margaret, I hope you're happy with everything there. The invoice for the additional small lobster fittings will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. Again, thank you for the pals into Perline. I'm sure whoever receives those is going to be very, very grateful. And then, yeah, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, Margaret. Okay, and up next today is Diliana Dimitrova. Diliana, are you here? Margaret, you're very, very welcome. Diliana, hello. Sorry about that. I just needed to type that out quickly. And can you have an egg pop? You can indeed. Is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? So again, starting with Perline, good luck. Look. And you have got the coral that was just donated forward for you. Coral. With your egg pop. Ooh, 2 pearls in here, and look at those. A golden yolk yellow and a burgundy red. Okay, what do you think to these 3? If you're happy, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. And if you're not happy, I can swap or change them for colours of your choice. So you've got the coral, golden yolk yellow and a burgundy red. The yolk on the charm, of course. And then the rest you're happy with as your loose pearls. Perfect. Just picking these up for you as well. Okay, so Diliana then, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives for you, my lovely. There we go, that's on there and then up there for you. Okay. And then up next today is Kit Donal. Kit, are you here? Diliana, you're very, very welcome. Kit, hello. Can you have an oyster? You can. Can you donate the shells? Bless you. Don't mind what colour comes out. By the way, when you grab the egg pot, one flew out, an orange coloured one. Aha, actually, I have 2 flew out. So oyster for you. Donate the shells. You don't mind what colour. So again, we'll start with perline for you, and then we'll go into the oyster opening. So good luck. So we've got the autumn peach as your gifted pearl. And then for your oyster, light pop there. Okay, you are twinning. Twinning with creamy white twins. Now I will say that they do look like they are slightly different sizes. So the one that's in between the white and the peach, they are visually different sizes there. However, Kit, what do you think? So you've got the twinning creamy whites and then an autumn peach. If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like to have on the jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. The largest on the charm, so the largest white on the charm, pink cap on the peach, and then the spare into perline. Bless you. So pin cap on the peach, and then the last pearl you'd like to pop into perline there. Perfect. Again, then that's extremely kind of you there, Kit. And again, I'm sure whoever receives that there is going to be very, very grateful. So the invoice for your additional pin cap will get sent across for you to the email address that's on the order form. And then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay, now I do need to take a really quick comfort break. I'm hoping Aaron's going to come in and have a chat while I'm gone. Yep, here he is. He's just going to come and talk to you quickly. When I get back, Shirley Guthrie, you'll be up next, my lovely. And I'll be as quick as I can. Okay, thank you, Bab. Sorry, just need to have a quick comfort break.
Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody in this fine and fantabulous evening? Hello, hello. Hey there, Hod. Hey, Kelsey. Hey, Diane. What are we up to today? Hey there, Hazel. Hey, Lisa. So, those of you that have seen me before, you know the drill by now. What are we doing? What are we saying? What are we crafting? What is everybody up to this evening? What weird and wonderful creations are we currently doing? I'm all good, Diane. Thank you. How are you? Hey there, Michelle. Hey, Julie. Hey Benty, hey Carol Ann. Thinking about work, Melissa? I get that. Eat, sleep, work, repeat, as I like to say. Oh. Well done with the egg pops. Uh-huh. How long have we been married? A couple of years now. Couple of years. Working as you have to pay for these fabulous pearls. I get it. I get it. Working from Telford, Shropshire. Very nice. All peachy thanks. Good to hear, Julie. Preparing for a funeral, Jennifer. I'm sorry to hear that. Try and stay awake for your opening. Bless you. I get it. 100% get that. I'm the worst at it. Always falling asleep. Anywhere, everywhere. 100%. You've been upcycling jewellery boxes. My daughter would love you. She loves upcycling stuff. She's taking things that are kind of more older, rustic, used, etc., and repurposing them. In the States, there's a 1.3 billion lottery draw tonight. If you win pearls for everyone. Okay. That's a ridiculous amount of money. Good luck. Well done on catching the spider. It's either me or the daughter, depending on which one of us is about and how big the spider is, and etc. etc. How's the weather here? Yeah, weather's fine. Got a bit of rain. It's kind of eased up at the moment. It was worse earlier. But yeah, all good, all good. Do you like the bowls? Rather proud of those bowls. They came out really nice. Brecken's actually got me printing more of them in a different colour. You normally fall asleep listening to Brecken and watch on replay the following day. She has a very soothing voice. Hello. Getting ready for your trip up to Scotland. What is it about this office? I literally haven't yawned all evening, and I'm in here for 2 minutes, and already I'm starting to yawn. It's heading up to Scotland, Carol. Very nice. Anywhere specifically? Scotland? I haven't been to Scotland in years. I used to go all the time when I was younger. I haven't really been since then. How long does it take to print the bowls? Each of those bowls took about 7 hours each. So they're not quick, but they're not slow. Somewhere in the middle. You didn't mean that in a bad way. She does have a very soothing voice. She does. I think it's why she's done some of the, like those ASMR recordings previously. It's the pops, it's the clinks of the jewel, the pearls. It's all of that kind of combined. Very soothing. The dogs are, I would say they're Sparko, but I think they've followed Brecken out. You live in the States, so you've never been there. You have been to England. Oh, I get that. Scotland's a lovely place. The further north you get, the more kind of mountainous and hilly it gets. Very beautiful country. Very different in different sections of it. Yeah, 100%. Lovely place to go. I need to go back there. I haven't been there in a long time. You've never been to on this side of the Atlantic. Yeah, you should come. It's a lovely place. Lots of weird and wonderful stuff to see. I think I always forget how small the country actually is. But for our size, there's a lot of stuff here. I keep finding things in my own county that I've never even knew were there, so. You found where your ancestors on your father's side lived back in the 1700s? Okay. I did some family tree digging years ago. I seem to get into it every 6 months to a year, where I'll just go through a spree where I want to try and learn as much as I can, and go as far back as I can. And yeah, I followed various lines back. I think 1800s. I don't think we've made it. Actually, no, we may have made it back into the 1700s with one of the lines. But obviously, the further back you get, the more spread out it gets, and then you have the fun of going the opposite way and finding out about 94th cousins that you didn't. Of course, you'd never know they existed. Good night, Elliot. Sleep tight. Definitely lots of weird stuff to see. Yeah. There's some good stuff, and some weird stuff, and some stuff in the middle. She's back. Poking me. No. The lovely moment when a couple decides to start miming to each other so we can try and work out what the other one's on about. Oh, good. Uh-huh. You love this country. It's a weird country. It's a lovely country, but it's weird. Well, I suppose everyone thinks that.
Politics.
I'm not talking politics. Someone said they love this country. We were talking about England and Edinburgh, and I'm not going to get into... Right, the only person talking about politics is you right now. I am not going to get into a politics... I am not going to get into a politics rant on Facebook.
Thank you.
Anywho. Moving on.
Thank you.
She's ready. Doodle pips, everybody.
Whoa. No. Please pick these up. Thank you, sweetie. Did you have to change the microphone?
No.
No? Okay.
Hopefully they can still hear me.
No, they can still hear you. They'd tell you if they couldn't hear you. There's many goodbyes. Excuse me. Okay, thank you for bearing with me then. Sorry, my daughter ran down. It's like she can sense when I come in the house because she's like, Mum! I've literally been in the house for a second. How did you know? Anywho, up next is Shirley Guthrie. Shirley, are you here? Shirley, hello. Can you have a pop? You can indeed. So, let's go down. Boop. And you have got that gorgeous silvery chocolate that was just gifted forward. So, silver chocolate. And then with your egg pop, ooh, £2 in this one. So we've got a grass, it's a lighter grass green, and a waterberry. So a mix between watermelon and raspberry. Okay, Shirley, what do you think to these? So we've got a grass green, a silver chocolate, and a waterberry. If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you would like to have on the jewellery. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. You'd like to have the grass green on the charm. Perfect. And then with the remaining 2 pals, are you happy with those as your loose pals? Or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? I'm walking on sunshine. Oh, oh. Don't feel good. I'm just adding paper to my printer, which always decides to run out at the perfect moments. Don't feel good. Do, do. Oh, sugar drops. I think I just broke a mirror. Please don't have a broken mirror. Oh, right, printer, come on. Oh, Shirley, I've just seen that you'd like to swap the pink for a Cadbury. No, mirror survived. Mirror survived. Crisis averted. Okay, so swap the pink for a Cadbury purple, and then you'd like to be invoiced for lobster fittings on these 2 here. Okay, just confirm if that's all correct and if you're happy with that purple there. I felt like that as well, Kelsey. I do not want to break a mirror. Yes, Shirley, perfect. So happy with these, let me bring them up for you. So Shirley, I do apologise for running off just before your opening then. So thank you for being patient there. Your invoice for your additional fittings will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. And then I do hope you'll be happy with everything there once it arrives. Okay, then up next today is Terry Hawk. Terry, are you here? Don't feel good. All right now. Okay. Terry Hawk, are you here? Terry, hello. So we've got one opening here, Terry. You would like to have an egg pot as well. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for, my lovely? Oh, yep, there is still Pal and Paline. So, look. And that is all of the pearls there. So you have got the larger creamy white as the gifted pearl for yourself. And then with your egg pot, 4 pearls in this one. Oh, Shirley, bless your heart. Thank you for the stars. Terry, with your 4 colours, you have got a golden yolk yellow. Here's a slight oval shape there. Oh, you've also got a slightly swished pebble chocolate silver, So he does have that strished pebble shape and gorgeous chocolatey silver tone. You've got a pixie dust, and then you've got a darker purple frost as well, which does actually look like it's slightly two-tonal. So you can see it's darker there, gets to like a brighter, darker, brighter again. So yeah, two-tonal purple frost. Terry, if you're happy, I'll need to know which one you'd like to have on your jewellery. And if there's any swaps or changes you'd like to do, I can do that for you as well. So we've got purple frost, chocolate silver, pixie dust, creamy white, and a golden yolk yellow. Bum ba da bum bum. Ba dum bum. I really don't know why I have that song in my head. I'm walking on sunshine. Oh, oh, oh. And don't it feel good? What do you think, Terry? Can we get a Cadbury purple and a dark icy blue? Take away the other purple and the chocolate, of course. So purple and chocolate. So that's a Cadbury purple. And then if I just get the darker, brighter icy blue for you as well. So let's go for, I'm guessing you mean one like so. Yes, Gemma. If you're happy with those there, Terry, which one would you like to have on the jewellery? Or, of course, if there's any other swaps or changes, please let me know. Oh, nothing on the charm. Okay, so no pearl on the jewellery. With the gifted pearls, if you can pop me an email over with who you'd like to gift it to and colours and stuff, but I'll just pop the note on to say that you're gonna, so we'll email about gifted pearls. And then when you do email, please include the order number from today, if that's okay. And then the white, you'd like to go into Perline. Bless your heart, that's very kind of you. So the white, I'll pop into Perline. So as always, I'm sure whoever's going to receive that is going to be very, very grateful. So then the remaining pearls here, are you happy with all of these? Or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? Yes. Perfect. Okay, so I've made the note that you're going to pop that over for me, and then I'll pop these in here as well. So you'll get an email back just to confirm that that's done tomorrow, if of course the email's in by then, if not whenever it is. So Terry, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's up there for you. Brilliant. And then up next today is Sabrina Hutton. Now Sabrina, you said you was on the list twice. Okay, so Sabrina, are you still here? Hello, my lovely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the first one that you made, and I'm going to cancel and then refund the one where it's only got that on the order form. So I'll keep the one where it's got other items on the order form, and then the single one with only the September monthly charm deal, I'll cancel that and I'll refund that across for you. Okay, so you will get an email from me tomorrow just to confirm when it's done. Okay, so we'll continue with the other one now, and then yeah, I'll do that for you. Okay, so for today then, you said you'd like to have a egg pop. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Let me just... Oh, that's not how you spell it. There we go. So, good luck. Let's go for this one first, and then we'll start with Perline and then move on to your egg pop for you. Bloop. Okay, so that's your All Pals and Perline gone there. So you've got that gorgeous creamy white as your gifted pearl beanie. And then with your egg pop, you have got 3 pals in this one. You've got a gorgeous silver bells, so like a darker silver. We've got a mustard yellow and a periwinkle. Okay, what do you think to these? If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. If you're not happy, I can of course swap them for colours of your choice. So you've got periwinkle, mustard yellow, creamy white and a silver bells. So what do you think to these, and if you're happy, which ones would you like where? Can we get a dark icy blue for the charm, and can you get a grass green and then silver bells into perline? So a dark icy blue on the charm. You'd like to get a grass green, and then you'd like to have the silver bells into perline, which is extremely kind of you. And we're swapping the two in the middle. Okay, so the periwinkle and the grass green are going to be your loose pals, and then the icy blue is going to be the pearl on the charm. Is that all correct, Beanie? Small lobster fitting on the remaining two. Okie dokie, so I'm just writing that down. Perfect. Okay, so Beanie, bless you. So thank you for the donated pearl to Perline. Your invoice for the lobster fitting, the small lobster fittings, will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. And then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And then, like I said, tomorrow I'll cancel and refund the other order, and you'll get an email from me to confirm when it's done as well, okay? Perfect. And then up next today is Nikki Woods. Nikki, are you here? Yeah, I'll print off and I'll update it in a moment. Not a problem. Nikki, hello. So you've got 3 openings. You'd like to have your 3 pops. 1, 2, and 3. Are there certain colours, Nikki, that you're hoping for? So, no. Oh, no, there is a pearl in perline. Sorry. That's why I shake it, just to double check. And it is the silver bells that was just gifted forward for you. So silver bells there. Egg pop number 1. 4 pals in your first one. And we've got another silver bells, slightly lighter than the last. You've got a lavender, a blood orange, and an autumn peach. Egg pop number 2. 2 pearls in this one, and you've got a lighter raspberry and a lemon yellow. With your last egg pop, 2 pearls in this one, and we've got a bridal white, and a silver chocolate. Nikki, I'll need to know which 3 pearls you'd like to have on the jewellery. And as you know, if there's any swaps or changes that you'd like to do, I can do that for you as well. So you've got a lavender, 2 silver bells and a bridal white, a blood orange and an autumn peach, raspberry, lemon yellow and a chocolate silver. What do you think and what would you like to do? Can we swap the 2 silver bells for 2 waterberries that I'm holding for you? Oh, I think your name's right on top. Nikki Woods, yes. Perfect, so 1 and 2. Brilliant. And then swap the blood orange and the autumn peach for a black cherry. Oh, and a hang on. So swap. Oh, and the chocolate. So black cherry, a burgundy, and a cranberry. So black cherry, burgundy. Just going to look to see if I can go darker with the black cherry, or possibly lighter with the, there we go. Just going to see if I can get you quite a difference. Hang on, let me get a cranberry as well to get a nice. Okay, what do you think to those 3? And then those 3 on the charms. Okay, so black cherry, burgundy, and cranberry. Yes, they're perfect. Brilliant. So I was just trying to get a nice contrast between the 3 for you. Okay, so remaining pearls are your loose pearls, Nikki. Can you confirm, are you happy with all of those, or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? So you'd like to have the 2 waterberries, the lavender and the raspberry on hoop fittings, and then these 2 into perline. Bless you. And yes, of course you can. So you'd like to be invoiced for hoop fittings on those 4. And then these 2 into perline, which is extremely kind of you there. And as always, I'm sure whoever receives those, Nikki, will be very, very grateful. Okay, so your invoice for the additional hoop fittings will get sent across for you through the email address on the order form. And then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Oh. Perfect. You're very welcome. Up next today is Patricia Grail. Patricia, are you here? Patricia, hello. You'd like to have an oyster, you'd like to donate the shells, and we're going to wait and see what comes out. Okay. So oyster, and then of course starts with perline here. Sorry, just pop that in there. So let's go down, Patricia. Good luck, my lovely. You've got the lemon yellow as your gifted pearl. And then with your oyster, slight double pop there. You have triples. Okay, 3 pals in here for you. Okay, so in here you have got a Cinderella, you've got a pink, and you've got an autumn peach. What do you think to all of these, Patricia? If you're happy, I'll need to know which one you'd like to have on your jewellery. Of course, if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So Cinderella blue, lemon yellow, pink and autumn peach. You'd like to have the Cinderella on the charm. The pink you'd like to gift into Perline. Bless you, that's extremely kind of you there. And then the remaining two you're happy with as your loose pearls. Perfect. Okay, Patricia, I've got all of that down for you. So again, thank you for the donation into Perline. I'm sure whoever receives that's going to be very happy. And then Patricia, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And up next today is Jennifer Hill. Jennifer, are you here? And Jennifer, hello, hello, hello. Jennifer, you've got 2 openings altogether. We've got oysters, egg pops or Christmas egg pops. Which 2 would you like to have? And Patricia, you're very, very welcome. One of each, so 1 oyster, 1 normal egg pop. Is that right? So 1 oyster. Donate the shells. I think it's a normal egg pop, so I'm just going to wait for you to confirm. No, Christmas egg pop, that's absolutely, which is why we wait for confirmation. So let's go down. Jennifer, are there any colours that you're hoping for? Bloop. So your gifted pearl is a bridal white. Your Christmas egg pop, 2 pearls in this one, and you've got a pastel gold and a black cherry. And then with your oyster, okay, you are twinning with, I believe it's Periwinkle twins. Yep, Periwinkle twins here. Jennifer, what do you think to all of these? So Periwinkle twins on the side, you've then got your black cherry, your bridal white and your pastel gold. If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which 2 you would like in the jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Gold on Killian's, of course. And then which one would you think would you like to have? And then a periwinkle on yours. Okay. Just writing that down as well. Perfect. So remaining pearls here then. Are you happy with these as your loose pearls? Or of course, are there any other swaps or changes that you guys would like to make? Into Perline. Which pearl would you like to put into Perline there, Jennifer? all three, you've had a crap week and you want to brighten someone's day. Firstly, that's extremely kind of you, and I'm ever so sure that you will brighten 3 people's day with those. And I'm sorry that you have had a not so good week, but I hope your week can slowly progress and get better, possibly. For your charm here, I hope you and Killian will be happy with everything once it arrives, Jennifer. Thank you for the donation with your shells as well, so I do really appreciate that there. Okay, and up next today is going to be Michelle Allen. Michelle, are you here? Michelle, hello. Michelle, you have got one opening altogether. Would you like to have an oyster or an egg pop or a Christmas egg pop? Oyster for you. You'd like to donate the shells and you're hoping for denim blues or indigos. Okay, fingers crossed for you, Michelle. So let's go down, and then of course Parlene first, just going to shake them, just pop some new ones in there. And you have got the black cherry as your gifted pearls. This is one that was just gifted forward from Jennifer there. And then Michelle, coming back for your oyster. Okay, so good luck, my lovely. Light pop there. Okay, there's no more in that one, and you have got a sorry, I just saw the mic flash out then, so I've just changed the microphone over. So we've got a pixie dust. So we've got a black cherry and a pixie dust there, Michelle. What do you think to these two? If you're happy, I'll need to know which one you'd like to have on your jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Can we swap in a bright Cadbury and an autumn peach? Of course. What do we think to this peach here? And a brighter Cadbury here. What do you think to those two? And then if you're happy with those, I'd need to know which one you'd like to have on your jewellery. You'd like to have Cadbury purple on the charm, and then you'd like to be invoiced for a pin cap with the peach. Okay. So, Michelle, your invoice for that will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form, my lovely. And then I do hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, Michelle. Okay, and then up next today is going to be Yasmin Hunashi Bates. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, Yasmin. So Yasmin Hunashi Bates, are you here? Michelle, you're very welcome. Do I have pixies in my swaps? No, not at the moment. I'm hoping to soon. Let's say by the end of the month, I'm hoping to get those sorts of colours available again. Maybe start of October time, but it's hopefully sooner rather than later. I'm just sort of overestimating there. So they, some of them have been sent out, some of them haven't yet been sent out. They should be going out tomorrow, Gaynor. So I'm not showing the August charm deal for another week or so, just to give everyone a chance to receive it. So I do apologise if anybody hasn't got those yet. They did go out slightly later with the week off. But so yeah, I haven't shown photos of it just yet because of that reason. Yazzie, hello, hello, hello. You've got one opening, my lovely. Would you like to have an oyster, an egg pop, or a Christmas egg pop? Can you have an egg pop? Of course you can. Is there certain colours... Oh, nearly dropped it. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for, Yazzie? So, good luck. Pearline first. And you've got a bridal white as the gifted pearl. And then your egg pop. You've got 4 pearls in this one. So I think it is more TARDIS blue there. Yep, TARDIS blue. You've got a lavender, a Cadbury purple, so a slightly darker Cadbury purple, and a brighter yellow. Yasmin, what do you think to all of these? If you're happy, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Carla, yep, that's not a problem. Okay, so again, you've got lavender, Cadbury purple, oh, I can't see, TARDIS blue, bridal white, and a brighter yellow. Can you get a black for the charm? Of course you can. Which colour would you like to swap out for the black? So black for the charm. The blacks obviously look very dark in the sand because of the black sand, but yeah, when I popped them down, they're definitely black there. So black for the charm. Swap out the yellow for that one. Brilliant. And then the remaining pearls here would be your loose pearls. Can you confirm, are you happy with all of these, or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? a bright icy blue and swap out the whites. Yeah. So one like so. Blue, so the TARDIS blue you'd like to pop into Perline, and then the small lobster fittings on those three there. Just confirm if that's all correct, and I'm just writing it down as well. So you'd like to pay invoice for small lobster fittings on the remaining 3 pearls, and then the TARDIS blue is going into Perline. Yes, perfect. So let me just put that in there as well. Okay, so thank you for the gifted pearl into Perline. Again, I'm sure whoever receives that is going to be very, very grateful. Invoice for the small lobster fittings will get sent to your email address for you. That's on the order form. And then I hope you're happy with everything, Yazzie, once it arrives. And up next today is Shirley Churches. Shirley, are you here? Yazzie, you're very welcome. Shirley, hello, hello, hello. So Shirley, can you have a normal pop? You can indeed. Is there certain colours, Shirley, that you're hoping for? So starting with Perline for you. And you have got the pink pearl as the gifted pearl, with your egg pop. 4 pearls in this one. You've got a lavender, you've got a blush pink, and then you've got a brighter, oh no, it's actually, I'm going to change it then, because I thought it was a raspberry, but it's not, it's a waterberry, so it's a mix between a raspberry and a waterberry. And then you've got a darker gunmetal grey. So lavender, pink, blush pink, waterberry, and a gunmetal grey Shirley. What do you think to all of these? Whatever comes up. Okay, so if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery. If there's any swaps or changes, I can do that for you as well, so do let me know. You'd like to have a bright icy blue. Okay, which colour are we swapping out for that one? Swap the darker pearl. Brilliant. And then, are there any other swaps? If not, which one would you like on the jewellery? Can you get a grass green? Swap one of the pinks. And so swap one of the pinks, the other pink into Perline, which is very kind of you. Thank you. As always, I'm sure whoever receives that is going to be very grateful. You'd like to have the icy blue on the charm. Okay, and then these 3 pearls here would be your loose pearls. Are you happy with that? Or, of course, is there any other swaps or changes you'd like to make? Other 3 on lobster fittings. Perfect. Shirley, I hope you're happy with everything there. Thank you for the gifted pearl into Perline, and your invoice for your additional extras will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. And of course, I hope that you'll be happy with everything, Shirley, once it arrives. And up next today is Gemma Jones. Gemma, are you here? Shirley, you're very welcome. Gemma, hello. Can you have an egg pop? And you've got the save pearl from earlier. Yes, that's here. So if you'd like to add that in, we can swap them out at the end. That's not a problem. So Gemma, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Oh, you've got the periwinkle that was gifted forward not too long ago. So periwinkle. And then with your egg pop, you've got 3 pearls in this one. We've got a purple frost, so a darker purple frost there. You've got a yolk yellow, and you've got a slightly squished pebble silver chocolate. So this is the pearl that we popped to the side earlier, so it's that 2-tonal purple frost. So if you would like to swap that one in, I'd need to know which colour you'd like to swap out. Oh, bless you, Jennifer. Swap in the purple for the yellow, of course. You'd like to have the periwinkle on the charm. The purples on simple thread through earrings, of course. So you'd like to be invoiced for simple thread through earrings with the purple frost. Yeah. And then that leaves you with your squished pebble chocolatey silver there as your loose pearl. Are you happy with him, or are there any other changes you'd like to make? Yes, perfect. Okay, Gemma, so your invoice will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, Gemma. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, then up next today is Cara Birkinshaw. Cara, are you here? Cara, hello. Can you have a Christmas pop? You can indeed. Is there colours that you're hoping for? Is there still? Yes, still pearls and perline. And the camera's just flipped, but if I just hopefully 1 2 1 2 no. Oh please, Mr. Camera. You're hoping for darker Cinderella. It's like it. Right, let's move it back. Oh, okay, perfect. So, perline to start with. And you've got a TARDIS blue as the gifted pearl. Okay. And then, good luck. You've got 4 pearls in your Christmas pot. We're starting with a lighter dove grey, and then we've got all greens. You've got a bright sea green, we've got a grass green, and then you've got a lighter pickle green. Cara, what do you think to these? If you're happy, I'll need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So you've got sea green, grass green, pickle green, TARDIS blue and dove grey. Can we get a dark icy blue and 2 matching lavender and an amber? Amber. And then 2 matching lavender. Okay. Darker than that? I don't think so. I think that's sort of the brightest we go. Yeah, no, that's the sort of brightest. That's another one. So yeah, that's the brightest we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you happy with that blue, or would you prefer to choose a different colour? I think it was Christina, yeah. Oh, the pickle to perline. Let me bring the pickle back. Okay, so pickle into perline. Bless you, that's very kind. And you're going to be emailing me about gifting a pearl. Okay, which colour would you like to have on the jewellery? So I'm just writing on a post-it, will email about gifting a pearl. Okay, when you email, please include your order number and then of course the Facebook name of the person who it's going to. No pearl on charm. No, that's perfect. No need to be sorry at all. Okay, so if I pick these up for you. So, Cara, thank you ever so much for the gifted pearl into Pearline. As always, sure whoever receives that is going to be very, very happy. And then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. Pop that up there for you. And then up next today is Amelia Kitson. Amelia, are you here? Cara, you're very, very welcome. Millie, hello, hello, hello. You'd like to have a pop and you're hoping for an icy blue. Okay, so good luck. Bloop. And you've got the brighter pink as the gifted pearl for you. Good luck with your egg pop. Fingers crossed for a brighter blue. 4 pearls in this one. You've got an even brighter pink than the first, and the size is a little bit different compared to the first as well. You've got a slightly in between a sort of lemon yellow and a sunshine yellow. We've got a black cherry, and you've got a purple frost. Now, if you would like to have a bright, bold, icy blue, I can swap one in for you if you would like. Or a couple, of course, however many you would like. Or if you're happy with these colours, I'd need to know which one you'd like to have on your jewellery. Swap the smaller pink for a brighter icy blue, of course. It's behind the board, Bab. Thank you. There's stuff in there though, so please be careful. Yes. Thank you.
I'll take the top off that.
Yes, thank you. Can you have the blue on the charm, Millie? Of course. And then with your remaining pearls, are you happy with those as your loose pearls, or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? I want the black lid. Please try the black lid on there first. Sorry, Aaron's printed me something else. so he's come in to bring the last part in. Yeah, I like the black lid. Yeah. You can put those bits in the 3D cupboard, which is that first cupboard there, if you want to keep them all together. Small lobster fittings on the other pearls there. Perfect. So I'm just writing that down. Small lobster on the remaining pearls. Okay, thank you, Bab. Millie, I hope you're happy with everything there. Your invoice for the additional small lobster fittings will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's up there for you. And then up next today is Kim Bender. Kim, are you here? Millie, you're very, very welcome. Kim, hello. You'd like to have a regular egg pop, okay? And is there pearls? Yep, there's still a pearl in Perline. So, is there certain colours you're hoping for, Kim? Starting with Perline, and that's the last pearl in there, and it is that gorgeous lighter pickle pearl as your gifted pearl. Then with your normal pop, you've got 4 pearls in this one. You've got a larger blood orange, a creamy, it is a cream, so it's a creamy white, but it's just very creamy coloured. You've got a purple frost and a midnight blue. Kim, what do you think to these? If you're happy with these, Kim, I'll need to know which one you'd like to have on your jewellery. And again, if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So midnight blue, purple frost, creamy white, pickle green, and blood orange. Please surprise me with the one that looks the best, and the rest is loose. Perfect. Okay. So I choose which pearl on the jewellery. So I don't like to decide now. I will decide when I process it tomorrow, because then I can hold the pearls up against the charm. So I hope you'll be happy with the decision that is made then, Kim. Oh, pressure. I've never heard back if someone's not happy, but that's not to say that they wouldn't be when I've done this in before. But yeah, I've never heard as of yet. But yeah, I hope you'll be happy with the choice that is made, and of course with everything once it arrives as well. That's up there for you. And then up next today is Jennifer Moscow. Jennifer, are you here? You're very welcome, Kim. Jennifer, hello, hello, hello. Jennifer, you've got 2 openings altogether. Which 2 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or Christmas egg pops? And if it's a mix of each, I'd need to know how many of each you would like. Both regular pops. Jennifer, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down. Now there's no pearls and perline, I'm afraid. So we're going to go straight into your pops for you. So your first one, good luck. And we've got 3 pearls in your first one. So we've got a lemon yellow, a cranberry red, and a darker silver bells. Egg pop number 2. 4 pearls in this one. Oh, and I've just seen you're hoping for purples and icy blues. So pearls in this one, you've got a rose gold, a blood orange, another yellow, slightly darker than the first yellow, and then another darker gunmetal grey there. So you did say you was hoping for purples and icy blues. So if you would like to swap any of these for those colours, or of course any other colours, I can do that for you. And then I'm going to need to know which 2 pearls you'd like on each item. Oh, 2 pearls on the jewellery, 1 pearl on each item. So you've got a rose gold, a lighter and a slightly darker yellow, a cranberry red, 2 silver bells, and a blood orange. What do you think, Jennifer? What would you like to do? Trade both gunmetals for a dark icy blue and a bright midnight blue. That's perfect. Oh, no, that's a lighter icy blue. So 1 and 2, and then let me get the midnight blue for you. Okay. And then you'd like the icy on the charm. And then you'd like to swap the blood orange for a TARDIS blue. Have I understood that correctly? Yes, okay. So TARDIS blue for the blood orange. And then we still need a colour for the other charm as well. the other 4 for different purples. Okay, so one, 2, 3. What about one of these, which is what, dark deep purple? What do you think to those 4 there? And then if you're happy with those 4, again, I'd need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. Pauline, yeah. Is that put to the side for your opening a little bit later? Third one on the jewellery. So this one on the jewellery. So then the remaining 3, are you happy with those as your loose pearls? You'd like to be invoiced for a lobster fitting with the lavender. So the lobster fitting you've got on the charm, yeah. So that's what the charm sits on, so it means that the charm would then be a clip-on fitting. And then you'd like to be invoiced for pin caps on the remaining pearls. Okay. Perfect, Jennifer. Just picking all of these up for you as well. So for your additional extras, the invoice will get sent across for you to the email address that's on the order form. And I do hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And then I've just popped that up there for you. Okay, then up next today is Diane Costa. Diane, are you here? You're very, very welcome, Jennifer. No, it's not a problem at all, honestly. And Diane, hello. So Diane, you'd like to have an egg pop. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for, Diane? So again, there's no pearls in Perline at the moment. So going straight in for your egg pop. And you have got 4 pearls in this one. So purple frost has come out a couple of times today actually. So darker purple frost, a bridal white, a black cherry, oh, sort of in between a black cherry and a burgundy red. I want to say slightly more burgundy red there actually. And then a pastel gold. Almost very Christmassy tones with this one, isn't it? So you've got purple frost, so a dark purple frost, a bridal white, burgundy red, and a pastel gold. What do you think to these here? Oh, Diane, you'd like to have the white on the jewellery, and then the remaining 3 you're happy with as your loose pearls. Perfect. 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 Let me bring you back up. Well, again, I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. And we'll be happy with everything once it arrives, Diane. Yeah, no, that's brilliant. And then that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. And then up next today is Carol J. Grant. So Carol J. Grant, are you here? Carol, hello, hello, hello. Carol, you have got 1 opening altogether. Would you like to have an oyster, an egg pop, or a Christmas egg pop? Of course, Diane. It's not a problem at all. Egg pop for you. Okay, is there certain colours that you're hoping for, Carol? Good luck. You have got 3 pearls in your egg pop. We've got a pickle. It's a pickle. A rose gold. And a darker midnight blue. So this one definitely does have blue in him. He's just a gorgeous, darker, deeper blue. Again, Carol, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you would like on your jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Rose gold on the charm. Brilliant. And then with the remaining 2 pals, what do you think with those? Swap the midnight blue for a sky blue. Now it may look like the sky blue is white on the camera, but it definitely is blue. It's just a very light blue there. So I don't have any sea blues available at the moment. So there would be, and I actually have a long waiting list for sea blues as well. So if you're happy to go on the waiting list, but some people have been on that waiting list for the sea blues like a year plus. So it is quite a long list. I do have sea green, yes. So swap the pickle for a sea green. And then these 2 here as your loose pals. Is that correct? Are you happy with those? Perfect. Brilliant. So Carol, I hope that you'll also be happy with everything once it arrives as well. There we go, and then that's safe up there for you. And up next today is Kelsey Sue. Kelsey, are you here? Oh, good luck, Jennifer. Kelsey, hello. You've got 1 opening altogether, my lovely. Which one would you like to have? An oyster, an egg pop, or a Christmas egg pop? So you've said donate the shell, so I assume that means oyster, donate the shell. Okay, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So, oyster. Oh, the camera's just flipped over, but I'll move you down and then, is it gonna, ta-da! Okay, so with your oyster, good luck, Kelsey. Light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Oh. Okay, there's no more in this one, so you are twipping. And you are twinning with blue pearls. So if I bring you across, they are slightly different shades. So this one's slightly darker, almost like a Pepsi blue actually. And this one's almost like an icy Pepsi blue. So just twinning, but slightly different shades there. So one darker blue, one lighter blue. What do you think to these? If you're happy, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. Of course, if you're not happy, I can swap for colours of your choice. You'd like to have the darker blue on the charm, and then you'd like to be invoiced for a lobster fitting on the lighter blue. Okay, so darker blue, oh, so it's on the tray, there we go, darker blue on the charm, and then lighter blue with a lobster fitting. Okay, Kelsey, I hope you're happy with that there. The invoice for the lobster fitting will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form, and then of course I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay, then up next today is Pauline McNiff. Pauline, are you here? And Kelsey, you're very, very welcome. Pauline, hello, hello, hello. Pauline, you have got one opening altogether. Would you like to have a oyster, a egg pop, or a Christmas egg pop? You'd like to have a Christmas pop. Okay, so let's go down and, oh, no, I haven't got the, oh, I'm sorry. I haven't got the pop yet. Sorry, I checked like this to make sure I'd done the name, and I hadn't grabbed the pop. So this time, let's go down. Okay, Pauline, good luck. You have got 3 pearls in this one. A golden yellow, a silver chocolate, and a again a darker burgundy red there. What do you think to these 3, Pauline? So I've got that rose gold that I popped to the side. So if you would like to swap this one in, I'd need to know which colour you'd like to swap out. And of course, if there's any other swaps or changes you'd like to do, I can do that for you as well. Jessica, thank you for the stars there. It's very kind of you. swap out the top pearl. Brilliant. Rose gold on the jewellery. Okay, then the remaining 2 would be your loose pearls. Are you happy with those, or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? Swap the other remaining pearls for lighter candy floss pink. Okay. So lighter candy floss and lighter candy floss, if we're happy with those there. Perfect. Brilliant. Let me just pick these up for you. Oh, sorry, missed that one then. Okay, so Pauline, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives then. And then that's safe up there for you. Bless you. You're very, very welcome. And then up next today is Joanne Louise. Joanne, are you here? Bless you, Gemma. Thank you for these stars there. That's very kind of you. Joanne, hello, hello, hello. Joanne, you have got 1 opening altogether. Would you like to have an oyster, an egg pop, or a Christmas egg pop? There we go. A pop. Okay, is there certain colours that you're hoping for, Joanne? Good luck, my lovely. You have got 4 pearls in your egg pop. So we've got a sky blue. Now this one may look white in the sands, but it definitely does have a blue overtone. You've also got a midnight blue, so sort of opposite ends of the spectrum there with the sky and the midnight. You've got a blood orange and then a Simba peach as well. Oh, and I've just seen he's hoping for an icy blue and an amber. So if you're not happy with these, I can swap them for you for colours of your choice. So I do have icy blue and amber available. Or of course, if you're happy with these, then I just need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery. So we've got sky blue, midnight blue, blood orange and Simba peach. I'm just going to get, can you have an icy, yeah, I was just getting an icy blue, just in case you was going to ask. So icy blue and an amber, pink and a sea green. So amber, sea green and bright pink. Shall we go for a raspberry? I think that kind of goes with the colours you've got there. Yeah. What do you think to those four there? And then if you're happy with those four, which one would you like on your jewellery? You'd like to let me choose which one goes best, and the other three on jump rings. Also, what colour was your gifted pearl? It was pink, I believe. Yeah, it's right on the top. It was this colour. So let me just write a label here. So you'd like me to choose which pearl on the jewellery, but then you'd like to be invoiced for jump rings on the remaining pearls. Okay, so whichever one I don't pick will go onto jump rings. So again, I'm not going to decide now, so I'm just going to collect them all up. There we go, all in there. So I'm not going to decide now, and then I'll decide tomorrow. And then I hope, again, you'll be happy with that surprise, Joanne, once it arrives. And then, of course, the invoice will get sent across for you as well to the email address on the order form. So, Joanne, I hope you're happy with everything there as well. It's a different pink. No, so the pink that... No, so the pink I added was a raspberry. I'll show you. I mean, if you'd like to change, you definitely can do so. But this was the gifted pink. And this is the pink I just grabbed now. So that so this is normally a bright pink, this is a bright raspberry, and they're different sizes. But it's up to you. What do you think? That's fine. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, let me just pick these up. And no, it's better to check these things, isn't it? If you don't want something that's too close in colour, it's always better to check. And especially if I've got them right here, I'm happy to show you. Okay, so that's safe up there. And like I said, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay, and that actually brings us to the end of the live for today. As always, I thank you all for joining in, for watching, for coming to join. The next live is going to be Friday, so we're live from 8 PM BST on Friday. I think we are fully booked for Friday now, but if you would like to order, you can book in from Sunday onwards. So I hope you all have a brilliant rest of your week, and I will see you on Friday. Take care. Bye.